I'm gonna get a blister on my thumb from the
Hoeing?
hoeing. The hoeing that I was
You
doing.
were from the hoeing?
Oh god, that was so bad. To be clear, it is garden hoeing.
She was hoeing the
I was
garden.
hoeing the garden. Hi friends, I'm Kayla.
I'm Nancy.
And we are Stamping Before Anything Else, aka Stamping Bay, a mother-daughter team that likes to bring joy to your creativity through laughs and crafts, and hopefully you enjoy making cards or exploring getting into card making. And if you are either of those, we have multiple options for you. And one of those today is learning how to make a fun card using a technique. Yeah, so we're going to be making this card in today's video. We are not going to be sharing the measurements with you because those are exclusive to, we're not going to be, just that,
Easy for you to say.
yeah, we're not going to be sharing the written measurements with you because those are exclusive to those who join our VIP experience, where you essentially get to hang out with us at the end of the month and learn how to make alternatives to the cards that we make on our Thursday videos using supplies that you already have at home.
Absolutely, and we have so much fun, and there's prize patrol.
Press patrol, all the good stuff. So we're going to be making this card today, like I said. And yeah, we have some other goodies that we want you to know about that we're going to sprinkle throughout. So
Sprinkle it.
we're going to sprinkle
Like sparkly sprinkles.
sparkly sprinkles. So,
All right.
let's go down to the table and learn how to make this.
All right, you guys. I love purple. Purple's my favorite.
Speaking of, when I was doing the hoeing, I found 2 Christmas light bulbs, and guess what colors they were?
Purple.
Both of them.
Where did you find them?
In the front. Yeah. Like around the bush.
Really?
So I'm assuming the previous owner put Christmas lights up and they were purple.
Ah, yeah, because we didn't put any lights on the outside.
No. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just going to tweak this just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. So this card right here, I started, now this is a baby wipe technique, and this is an oldie but goodie.
To be honest, I don't even remember how to do this. It's been so long.
So much fun. We did this not too long ago, but basically you use a baby wipe and re-inkers, which I need to grab.
Okay.
Which are right here. So you need re-inkers. Now I got a ton of them. I got basically all of the ones except for the new in color ones. They're actually coming tomorrow.
And if you don't know what re-inkers are, they're essentially little bottles of ink that you can use to refill your stamp pad.
Exactly. So I got this like camera stuff right in the way here, so hopefully you guys can see me. If not, oh well, that's okay. It's more important to see my hands.
Yeah.
So what I did is you just drop a couple inks, and we'll show you how to do that, but then you stamp. And this is what I started doing.
I like that one.
Right?
And that one.
Well, I'm kind of partial to these. I don't know.
No, you are.
I am. So anyway, I just started stamping, and I took the background stamp. This is actually the first one that I did. I used this one and stamped a whole bunch.
What stamp is that?
That is the let's see here. Dazzling Droplets.
Dazzling
Droplets. It's very pretty, but it didn't get as dark as I wanted it to, and maybe that was my first time ever using it. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to look. I don't know, so don't go off of that. But then what I did is I took the solid image. So this was the outline from this Irresistible Blooms Stamp Set.
There we go.
Right here. So I took... Oh, wait, no, I didn't use that stamp set.
I was like, there's no fill-in.
I used something else. Hold on one moment, because I don't want you guys to think I'm forgetting.
She uses the Irresistible Blooms in the card that we're going to make today.
Yeah.
This is, it's very similar looking.
It is.
I couldn't tell you because we've had a lot of flower stamps that look like
Oh my goodness, yeah.
If you know anything about Stampin' Up, they love their flower stamp sets, but that's because they sell. People love flowers.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know what set it is. If you guys want to know, put a comment down below, and I'll hopefully know by the end of the video. Honestly, I just did this like not even an hour ago. So anyway, I used the solid. This is the outline of it. And then what I did is I dragged the baby wipe across to get that brush to look like that. And who knows, maybe I'll make something out of that. But I was just farting around with that. And yeah, so we're gonna, here's some more. I was trying to wipe, all that kind of fun stuff. All right, so I'm gonna show you how we did this. Now this is June, and June is Pride Month. And I like rainbow. I like rainbow.
She loves rainbows.
I just love, I don't like rainbows themselves. I like the
She loves
spectrum.
the spectrum, the color spectrum.
And so I use those colors on this card. So we are using this stamp right here from Irresistible Blooms. Our sentiment that we're using is from So Sincere. It says, so very proud of you. Now, being that it is Pride Month, I was thinking, be proud of who you are.
Oh, that's cute.
And I was thinking about doing that, but then I saw this one and I thought it would work pretty good on this circle to make it a little bit easier for you guys. But basically, you can use that. This is one stamp, but you could tape that off and use that.
Be proud of you one.
Do you want to do that for the next one?
Yeah.
Sure, we can.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do that. And we also use the Everyday Details. My favorite dies. They're so versatile and they're so funky and fun. I just love them. Okay, so.
Funky and fun.
Funky and fun.
How old are you?
I don't
think anybody says funky.
Well,
you forgot? I forget.
I forget how old I am. Oh, and also right before I went live with you guys, I put some Wink Estella on there. You probably can't see it
It's really
in the
pretty
camera.
in person.
Just a little bit around the area.
Yep.
Okay. So of course this is the baby wipe technique. So we're gonna need baby wipes. You need your bone folder. You're gonna need, bless you.
Sorry.
You're going to need 2 pieces, which is 4 by 5 1/4, one for the inside and one for stamping on. So I'm going to put that one off to the side. You're going to need a scrap for our sentiment that we're going to be doing our embossing on. And then the base, oh, I forgot the Highland Heather piece. The base is Gorgeous Grape.
Do you want me to get that?
That would be awesome.
To be clear, the baby wipes are literally baby wipes you get at the store.
Yes,
Nothing
in the baby section. This, I just picked up a cheap one from Walmart. They're, you know, if you don't use them, they kind of dry up quick.
Wow, there's a whole piece of Highland Heather.
Oh, imagine that.
Wow.
I was probably trying to put it away. You only need 1 piece.
One wipe.
1 wipe.
This particular wipe. That's one word that Mom says a lot.
Particular?
Particular.
Do I really?
Yeah, you say particular a lot.
That's funny. I don't
Now for this particular step, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut your Highland Heather cardstock to 4 by 5 1/4.
Okay. So I lied at the beginning. You're gonna need 1 piece of white. That's 4 1/4 by 5. No, 4 by 5 1/4.
There we go.
This one is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. So I did
a 1/4 of an inch step down.
Exactly. So this piece right here is going to be 5 1/4.
4 by 5 1/4.
5 1/4 by 4. Doesn't matter.
God.
Doesn't matter.
Technically, if you're looking at length versus height, it does, but I don't care when it comes to card making. Because you can orientate stuff however you want.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter. Is there a rule that says you have to do the length first versus?
Yeah, because it's length by width by height.
Length by width by, who made that rule?
Math people.
Length
by width by height. So then it, therefore, since it's not technically, it is 3D.
It's right over my head.
But we don't need to use width, so it's just length by height.
Okay, got it. I think, maybe not. All right, so now I am going to cut this down. I am still crafting at an angle, guys. Bear with me.
Wow, what the heck? They're even like not even...
You're like right there.
in front of you.
Yeah, it's because I'm not right in front of them.
You are.
Not really.
Yeah.
No, this would be right in front of them. Ow!
I didn't do it.
This plastic thing I took off and it poked me in the foot.
That's what you get.
Okay, so now we got that by 3 3/4 by 5.
3 3/4.
3 3/4. We're gonna take our baby wipe, and I have it nice and open here.
Open her up.
We're gonna open it up.
Glass mats. You're gonna be able to order these if you do not have one of them starting in July. So if you want updates for when you could start ordering this, make sure you join our newsletter. You can find the link to join in the description below, so make sure you do that.
Exactly. So we're going to move our embossing stuff off to the side. I'm going to bring in my inks because these are the inks that I'm going to use. We're going to be using Real Red. We're using Gorgeous Grape. We are using Shaded Spruce. We used Blueberry Bushel.
Bushelberry Blue.
Bushelberry Blue. Daffodil. And our pumpkin pie. Okay, so we're going to be using those colors right there.
Rainbow.
The rainbow colors, I love them. They're so pretty. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to just fold this up. Now, if you do not have your glass mat yet, you can use one of your blocks if you want, like a D block or bigger. Okay?
Big block.
Yes. So, all we're going to do is we're going to take our first color, and I'm going to put about 6 dots, maybe 8, just randomly.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought you would have put them in a
Nope.
specific, like a line, you know?
Oh, I tried that the first time.
And that didn't.
Yeah, that's how I got those colors, but I wanted to mix it up. Now, these drops come out pretty fast. Ooh, see what
Jesus.
I mean? I squeezed too fast.
Too hard.
Too hard. Okay?
Okay.
So you're going to get a different look each time, all right? So this card might look a lot different than the colors that I had on my first one. Oh my good gosh. My red, I had to really push for the red one, I'm telling you. Okay.
Maybe because it's thicker.
Could be.
I don't know.
Very, very well. All right, so a lot of people like to use colors that complement each other, like the reds and the orange, red, orange, yellow go together. The color wheel is up there.
It is up there.
I knew you were looking for it.
Yep. Because we're really trying to emphasize like the monochromatic colors, you know? So like monochromatic is where you would choose colors within the same
Yes.
family.
That would be very
Complementary
pretty.
would be across the wheel. But then you could probably also for this, you could do the, I can never say this, Analogus.
Analogous.
Anyway.
Analogous.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Thanks. And then
perfect.
triadic is the 3 across. We won't go into that.
All right, so wish me luck. I hope this turns out. So since we are on the glass mat, we can stamp off the sides and then we can wipe it up with our chamois. That also comes with the glass mat that you guys are going to be able to purchase. I'm so excited. We have our second one coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love it. Anyway, so we're going to get started. Now, I tried when I was doing this, kind of stamping it in the same spot, because we want to get a beautiful color combination, but we don't want to muddy it up too much.
Wow.
Okay? So this might not
Yeah,
have
otherwise
much.
it'll muddy up your yellows, like your
Yeah.
lighter colors.
So what you can always do, you can turn it around. There's not much yellow in here because my colors came out really fast. Now that turned out kind of muddy. Let me get my...
That's because you rotated it.
I did, but I kind of tried keeping it in the same area.
So you just kind of clean it in between if it starts to get muddy.
I do, yes.
So off camera here, Mom's using our Stampin' Scrub and our Stampin' Mist.
Stampin' Mist with the Stampin' Scrub. It's wet on one side and then you dry it off on the other, and I just put that in the ink. Okay.
Mom!
Takes talent.
Oh my God.
And look at that, it didn't even get on there. Very
It
nice.
did a little bit.
Not much though, I'm sure. Okay, so then I'm gonna use my baby wipe, because you know, I like to get dirty, guys. I'm just saying. Why not?
I'm gonna cut that out.
Oh
That's
my
gonna be
gosh.
like a little snippet.
Oh, please don't. Gosh, you guys, she's so funny. Okay.
These are the words coming out of your mouth.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go in here again.
It's the baby, don't worry. The baby kitty.
I'm almost wondering if that even picked up any color on the edge. All right, let's just do that.
Oh!
Pretty.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm kind of going in the same area that I was earlier when I did my first card. Kind of wanted to get some more purple on here.
I think you did.
Turn.
You've been successful.
I think so, a little bit. Yeah. Right?
So you want to be careful. You want to try to keep your paper in one spot, because otherwise if you start going over here and then you bring your paper back, that ink's going to end up on the back side and then it gets messy.
Yeah, it kind of does. That's why I kind of moved it off to the side, because I want to make sure I'm adding a little bit. Now I'm going to stamp a little bit right there because I wanted a purple there.
I think you need some right there.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed to next.
If you do not have the glass mat, highly recommend it, but you could just be doing this on a scrap piece of paper, on some printer paper, or we have little, or they're not little, like they're sheets that have measurements on it. You can use that as your stamping so that way it doesn't get super messy for you if you're crafting on a tabletop.
Exactly. So now I have my baby wipe.
That was super easy to clean.
Now what you can, isn't that pretty? Ooh. Let's do something.
Wait, can we do, yeah, I was like,
we're gonna pick this ink up. Gosh, I hope you guys can see.
Okay.
I'm gonna just lay that on top and see what that does.
Yeah, it could, it's in frame. See, you never know what can happen.
You just play around, guys. Okay. Ooh. Wow, that's really cool.
So what you can do is if you go back and watch this video that we have linked right up here, you can see 15 ways that you could be using a glass mat.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of one of them.
Yes.
An
oh my gosh.
We didn't try to do that.
Oh my gosh.
There's a similar technique.
That is really cool. I like that. All right, so there's another technique, you guys. All right, so the reason why I brought this
that is so
scrap
cool.
piece of white,
Kind of looks like a galaxy,
right? Is you pick up your wipe now, and depending on how you have it, I'm just gonna try. Kind of got muddied up a little bit with our colors. I was hoping they wouldn't have been too close together, but just take and drag this across, and just move it, which it's getting muddied.
Yeah.
Yeah, it totally is.
But that's where Mom got
see, there we go.
My
rainbow stripes. But these got too close together, too big of drops. So
but
you know
that would
what?
be really good if you're doing those monochromatic colors.
Exactly. So, I mean, seriously, play around with it. Have fun with it. And don't be afraid to use your paper.
Don't be afraid to get dirty.
Don't be afraid to get dirty. All right, so I went ahead and picked up most of the ink here. Now, using baby wipes has kind of got a little bit of soap in it, or I don't know.
Slippery.
It leaves kind of a residue, I noticed on here, and I didn't like that. So
it comes with a chamois.
Yes.
Yeah, look at it, it's like bubbles.
Yeah, it's so weird and it's greasy. So I came in with my chamois that came with the glass mat.
Are we done with the stamp?
We are.
Okay, I'm gonna clean it.
Okay, thanks. All right, so there we have it. It's all nice and clean and ready for you to continue doing your project. Okay, you could go across it with the, mine is a little bit wet, so we could go across it with a paper towel or whatever you have next to you. Okay, so here's our Stampin' Mist that we used for our stamping pad. But wow, you guys, look at that. That turned out really cool. Oh my goodness.
I like it.
All right, so here's our card that we did. The next thing that I would like to do is, while this is kind of drying a little bit because that baby wipe was kind of, well, it was quite wet. And that's why it kind of spread out a little bit more than what I was hoping. We're gonna let this dry, and we're gonna go ahead and bring in our embossing buddy. And we are going to be using, oh wait, now Kayla didn't want to do So Very Proud of You. She wanted to do something.
To do the masking technique. Be proud of who you are.
So I am looking for.
And as she's looking for that, wanted to let y'all know that we have the extra 10% stamp and die bundles that are happening for the month of June. So it's saving you a lot of money if you want to get some stamp and die bundles.
There you go.
So we got that going on. And then two, we have some new online exclusives that are going to be launching in July. And so if you want to get your hands on that earlier, you can join our team. More information below, but join our team and then you can have access to this pre-order.
Yes, you can. You can put it in your starter kit, which is really awesome. You get to pick what you want in your starter kit. Okay, we're going to use Be Grateful for What You Have. Be Proud of Who You Are. I'm going to try and find that in here. Here we go. It's right here. Haven't used it yet.
Hey, look,
so it's kind of stuck,
Oh, you already have block.
Yeah, that's what I went over to the table to get. And yeah,
I was cleaning. I already cleaned the flowers, so that's why I was like,
Really?
hey, look, a block.
Oh, yeah, that was what on. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously.
Do you need me to get it?
I got it. Jeez, as soon as you said that, I got it. Jeez.
Ish.
It's like it was afraid of you or something.
Me?
Okay.
No.
So we have our stamp mounted. I'm going to go ahead. I was trying to find my painter's tape. Oh, you know where it is? It's over here. Hi, excuse me.
Okay. We both left.
We both leave.
I was going to go get it so that way she could stay here and then you didn't have to.
All right.
We have purple painter's tape.
Purple painter's tape. It's pretty cool.
I wish they had pink.
Wouldn't that be awesome? They probably do
You
somewhere.
think they have pink painter's tape?
I don't know. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cover up that top part of the sentiment with this painter's tape. Now, if you have a Post-it note, you could use a Post-it note. I like using my, painter's tape.
Make sure you do your embossing buddy.
Okay, thank
you don't
you.
forget.
You reminded me. Thank you so much. You're going to want to use your embossing buddy on here. That's just going to take off all the fingerprints, the grease from your fingerprints, the oil. I say grease.
What are you eating? French fries all day?
Probably potato chips.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's going to be ready. It's going to get rid of that electricity, anything that attaches to it.
The powder doesn't stick to it, and then when you go to heat it up, then you could see your fingerprint, and
There
you're
you
like,
go.
that's not what I wanted.
Exactly.
Maybe if somebody is trying to look for me when I died, and prove that I actually was in a space and that you're trying to convict my killer, then okay.
All right, so I got that inked up with the Versamark. Now, Versamark is just a sticky ink. We're going to go ahead and put this off to the side.
Make sure to remove it before you stamp.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to have a block
Exactly.
of Versamark up at the top.
All right, so now we're ready. We're just going to stamp this directly onto our paper, and it's going to leave kind of like a watermark. If you look close, you'll see that on there, but it's actually sticky ink. Sticky, and then we're going to come in with our embossing powder. Today we're using white. White has got to be one of my favorites.
I do use the white embossing powder a lot more than any other embossing powder.
Right?
I don't like the gold because it's never quite the gold that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a more true gold, and I think the gold embossing powder is more of like a matte gold.
It kind of is, yeah. I think so.
So I never quite use it. Same with silver. It's not black. If I'm using like a lighter cardstock, then yeah, I'll use black.
Yeah,
But
black
white,
on white. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely
Otherwise,
gorgeous.
Mostly use the white embossing powder.
Right, me too. Okay, so now I'm just kind of going in here. We do have a brush that comes with, wow, look at that ink under that fingernail. Ooh. We do have a brush, but I have it at the lake right now, so I don't have it. So we're just going to go ahead and heat up our tool, our embossing heating tool.
Embossing heating tool. Just
Or
a heat tool.
Heat tool, I think. Stampin' Up's heat tool.
Just a heat tool.
A lot of times some people use hair dryers if they get really hot.
Really?
They do.
Hey,
It's
look,
crazy.
there's the brush. I can see it from here. I can see the brush.
Oh,
it's
sure,
on,
there
it's
it
on
is.
our other table.
Wow, I thought it was at the lake. All right, so we're just gonna heat this up. This is one of my favorite things, is to emboss, heat emboss. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to drop that. Probably got really loud.
You don't have the reverse tweezers though, because there's a whole kit that comes with it, with the brush, the reverse tweezers, the embossing buddy, and a little funnel thing for your embossing powder.
Okay.
But you might have,
Maybe that's what I have at the lake.
yeah, you got confused with that.
I probably did. Okay, so make sure before you touch this that it cools a little bit. That's why I was kind of shaking it, because it's still going to be hot. And now we're going to take our everyday detail dies. I'm going to be using the second to the smallest circle. And
I like that small circle. That's a pretty small circle.
it is. And we're going to have Kayla die cut this out for us.
Me?
Yeah.
So sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Not really. I kid.
All right, so now we're gonna come in with our gorgeous grape. And for some reason, on my first card too, I had issues. I don't know if I cut it wrong. It's possible, I don't know, who knows. because my edges are not lining up. So all you do is just make sure they line up and then give it a good burnish with your bone folder. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to glue our stamped piece onto our Highland Heather piece.
There you go. That's cute.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that is. It turned out really nice. Okay.
I'm not having a hissy fit. You throw it so then it drops all the little punch outs.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Until it doesn't come out and then you get really frustrated.
Exactly. All right. So now on here, we are going to need our ribbon.
This is the iridescent.
Iridescent striped ribbon. And you guys, all I did is wrap it around like this and grab my scissors and watch me not be able to tie this now. So decide how you want your images to be. I want I had it upside down before you tie your ribbon. And all I did is just tie a knot.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, please don't. How did I do this? I'm thinking earlier, I'm like, okay, how did I do this without thinking about it?
Because you weren't thinking about it.
I wasn't, probably.
More than likely not.
No, I'm pretty sure I wasn't thinking about it. I just did it. And of course, I'm live, quote unquote. Somebody is watching me. Okay, there we go.
Got it. Nice.
Very good.
Knots
very
are
good.
a lot easier than bows.
Oh, they totally are. Okay, you could always do a bow on here if you prefer.
Stylistic choice, I think people forget about sometimes, is cutting your ribbon at an angle. It makes it look more professional.
I think so. I think it looks pretty when you do.
Instead of doing like a 90-degree cutoff.
Okay, move it to where you would like it. There we go. I think that's where I want it. I think that looks pretty good. And now we're gonna add a whole bunch of dimensionals, guys. Imagine that. Kayla. Yep.
Oh my God, you're gonna put dimensionals.
Oh, she put it on. She put the camera right on my dimensionals, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Somebody called the police.
I think so. Somebody needs to have a talk. All right, there we go. There.
I think it's interesting that you put this on the dimensionals on this first. I would have put the dimensionals on the sentiment first.
Oh, why?
I don't know. That's just what I would have done.
Oh, interesting.
I think it's funny to see how other people's brains work.
Okay, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put this one here. I think that's good.
That's it?
I think so. We're kind of taking up their time.
Only 7 of them on there.
I know. There'll be 3 more.
8.
So there'll be 10, 11.
We'll see.
If I can get these
I was
off.
gonna say she doesn't have. I have the long nails. She does not.
I do not. They're really short.
Look how long my nails are.
Look at how short my nails are. I'm always working and cleaning and
Chewing on her nails.
no, I don't.
When she's watching something and she gets really anxious, then she starts biting it. I can't. My nails are way too thick.
So that's why sometimes I do puzzles and such while I'm watching TV. So I don't.
So you don't chew on your nails.
So I don't. It's horrible. It's a habit that is not good. Okay, so now we need to put 3 dimensionals on here.
Just 3?
Oh yeah, that's
Not 5?
No, not
Not
today.
6?
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I know.
I'm very surprised.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Slightly disappointed.
You're disappointed. Oh, I didn't grab that one, guys. What the heck? All right, so be proud of who you are.
Cute.
We're gonna pop that right there.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
we're not gonna forget the pretties. The pretties that we're using today are the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems.
That goes perfect with the...
Oh, perfectly with this card. And the ones that I used the Highland Heather color. I think it just worked really pretty.
Yeah. Worked really pretty.
Worked
It
really
pretty.
It
guys.
worked really pretty with this card, guys. All right, where am I putting this one? Right here? Sure, why not? I don't know.
I don't like it there.
That's why she laughed, guys. See what she doesn't say, she just laughs. And I'm like,
put
what?
It on at least if you're going to put it, I would have put it on the bottom or something. Like right, yeah.
No.
No. It's just, I would have put it like.
Oh, let's put it right here.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You're missing one thing.
What?
Winkastella.
Oh, the Winkastella. I always forget Winkastella.
It's over on your side.
I did something with it. Oh, here it is. Okay, guys. We got our Winkastella. On my first card, all I did is kind of go around on the bigger pieces and just added a little shimmer. You don't have to color the whole thing in, but squeeze a little. Have some come out.
And then just add it.
And then just add.
And it's hard to see on camera, but when you just shake the card.
When you
adjust or move the card a little bit, you could see it in the light.
Yeah, it adds just a little bit of sparkle.
To be honest, I'm not even seeing it come out of this pen right now.
So. Oh, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see. Okay, I can see. Yep. It really helps bring out that iridescent of the ribbon and then also the shimmer that is in the fine shimmer gems.
Absolutely.
This
is a very shimmery card.
I love it.
So I hope you guys like this. I think it turned out really pretty. And just think of all the different color combinations you could do with that baby white technique.
Yeah, and we are going to show you how to do this if you join our VIP VIP Laughs and Crafts experience.
We didn't say hi to Bob.
Oh, we didn't say hi to Bob because I'm standing in front of Bob.
Yeah, you are.
There's Bob.
There's Bob.
But we hope you guys like this card. Do you like it?
I think it's pretty.
Tell us.
I like this one better because my colors are more vibrant.
Which one do you like? The first. This is the first one versus the second one. I don't know. I like the second one.
I like the first one because it's got red, orange. It kind of shows all the colors.
Yeah, it's cute. Either way. But thanks so much for joining us today. If you liked this card, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that way you can see more projects.
Oh, yes.
And learn how to make cards, guys.
Subscribe because a lot of you watch, but you're not subscribed.
Yeah, it's
free. We can see the stats.
Just click the button. It's free.
Just click.
Click it right there.
That's all.
Click it. Okay, anyway. Thanks so much for joining us today. Like we were talking about, lots of good things happening today. If you want to see be one of the first to know when the glass mat comes out, make sure to join our newsletter. Otherwise, we will see you in our next video, which is going to be on Monday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.